Alright, we have arrived at Crowbar Lake Hiking Trail, 1800 Myra Road. There's your directions to get here and the address, all in one shot. Hey everybody, we are at the Crowbar Lake Hiking Trails. First time here. We are gonna do, I don't know, like maybe 8 or 9 kilometers. We don't know because we don't know this trail. We may get lost and be here all day. Yeah. See you out there. We just saw people come through here with a baby strapped to her chest, and she did the log walk. If it was me, I'd have fallen and my baby would have drowned. Don't fall and kill the baby! Little frozen pond back there. Trail marker. Giant rocks. There's some giant boulders back here. Oh, look, a little bench. Have a little seat. And look at the lake. Oh, yeah. There's a split in the road. Maybe this is where you have your choice. Yeah, trail marker. Mountain. Oh, slippery mountain. Oh, that's icy. Okay. Oh, that's it. While climbing an icy mountain is not the bestest plan. Oh my god. Oh god. More icy mountain climbing. Jesus. Oh, merciful. Even the rocks are slippery. Going down river. Trail over there. I know, but they're like tricky trails. That one has a trail marker, so we're definitely choosing this one. Oh, I feel like the ones we're choosing are very slippery. I feel like every hike we do is uphill both ways. Although I think climbing up the slippery trail is probably easier than trying to get down the slippery trail. You can do it! Oh. Slip sliding away. And a little more uphill. And ice, yes. I don't know why these trails gotta keep splitting. That's got a red tab. I say we go this way. Although that looks like a good trail. We're following the trail markers. Since it's our first time here and we don't really know the trail, we're just gonna stick to the red markers. I feel like the car is like right there though, like we're going in a circle or something. No, I don't trust that. Don't slide here. Yes, choose the path that comes across this big rock back that if you slide you will fall over the mountain. Look over there, wow. Red marker, right way. Slippery. It's slippery, slippery. You can do it. I have to say I'm really enjoying this trail actually. It's pretty icy and pretty snowy in spots right now, but makes it a little bit more of a challenge, a little bit more of a workout. But the trail is really nice. There's some narrow areas, big wide open spaces, forest. We've gone through by a little pond. I think we're coming up to a river, and then we're going to get to the lake and turn back. It's so freaking slippery. I hear the river. I think we're coming to the river. I know. It poked me in the leg.
Oh, where do we go?
Oh. So we fucked up and we only managed to do the first loop. We never made it to the lake. We just kept following the red tabs. Apparently that's not what you do. So we are headed back up the mountain again, and we're going to try and find our way to the second loop now, since we only did the first. Which means back up that goddamn mountain again. It's like death-defying hiking here. Slippery. So last time we got here, we turned at the orange tape because we saw a red tab up there, and we followed this trail, and that just took us on the loop back really to the parking lot. So this time we're going to continue up this way, which is straight, and hopefully there's going to be maybe blue markers, some kind of markers. It's a narrower trail for sure. It's definitely the less traveled one. Whew. Not blue tabs, red tabs, but still trail markers to follow. And much narrower trail so far to the lake. So the next part of this trail that we are looking forward to seeing is the river. And I think the trail kind of hikes right along the river. Some snow in the back section here, but still very, very easy part of the trail to be walking on this second loop. The first loop was much more difficult than this loop. This one's way narrower, but pretty easy walking. Making our way to the river. That's the next part of the trail. Man, this stuff is so terrifying, like you have no idea. Like, you get ticks on you like we did last year. And this kind of brush we're walking through is tickifying. Another orange one. Yeah, this looks more like a trail. So green and pretty in here. The sun shining through. Red marker. Trail marker.
Showing us the way.
Woodpecker holes. Those ones are fresh there. We need a red tab because, again, we had two options. This one still feels like the trail, but I don't see any red tabs anywhere, do you? And it's getting slippery. Oh, there's one. I see one. I think we made it to part of a river. We got a red tab. We got a pretty sketchy looking log bridge, but it has a rope to hang on to. And I don't know if this is the river though. It's pretty small. Oh, that's pretty. along the trail here, and it looks like we may have to climb this mountain.
Moving very fast.
I think we're on the river.
Looks like a road a bit.
Yeah, it's ice. We made it to the river. Now we get to hike by the river. It's really hard to do. We're going through the forest now beside the river, which is very quiet. Quiet river. I kind of like the sound of a river, but this one's making no noise. But it's not so bad. It's very peaceful in here. Besides the crunching of our feet in the snow. We've decided if we have to climb that mountain, we're going back.
Yeah.
We're still by the river, coming through the woods.
That's the lake?
No, I think that's still the river. I'm going to check the map in a minute, but... So we're going to head to the lake, and that'll be our turnaround to start coming back. It's the end of the second loop. I can't get over how freaking ginormous they are. Not only tall, because those trees over there are tall, but look, that's normal size. That's giant. I think we may have come to the lake. And the lake. What lake is it? Granite Lake? Yeah, so I think this is Granite Lake. This is our turnaround spot. We're going to finish our hike here and turn around and make the loop back to the parking lot. So we're leaving the lake now. Still eating licorice. And we're going to make the trek back through. I don't know what these loops are called. I'll have to look when I get back. We did 2 loops. Well, we'll have completed 2 loops when we get back. Actually more than that because we did the extra, we did the first loop already. Just skimming along the side of a mountain. Skimming is the word. This is the nice terrain. This is back into the... it's not so bad. Alright, it's going to be a little slippery down the hill. You would think going down would be easier, but oh no. It's faster. It's almost death-defying at times. Going downhill. Treacherous. Pretty icy. Careful, careful. So we should be coming up on, oh look, the bridge. I was just thinking we should be coming up on the bridge to cross the river soon, and there it is. And back to the second log bridge. This one is not quite as fancy, but it does have this. Everything will be okay. This is the stuff I like. Oh, the ice is treacherous. This is nice. We made it back to the icicle cliff. It's a good hike. I highly recommend Crowbar Lakes. The double loop to the lake and back is it's a good workout, especially with this ice and snow. It's a little added adventure to it all. We made it back to the first loop, so we're gonna go down this side. We already did that side, and then we'll head back to the parking lot from there. It looks very treacherous. I don't know where to. And all downhill. We just avoid the trail altogether. She's slippery. She's the slippery part of the trail. We're just passing the pond, the little pond. We're coming down a treacherous stretch here. At least it's a little flat. It looks like we gotta go downhill up here. It is so hard. How did we get up that? Look, we're back to the boardwalk. So we've completed the loop. We're back to the little pond. are back to the parking lot. We made it. There's the trail. There's the big rock. That was a freaking awesome day hiking.